Hey everyone, I just wanted to make a vlog about my experience last week with interning and everything. I'm beginning to really like it, and I'm actually really excited because I'm building up a relationship with a lot of kids. They're remembering me. One of the boys keeps giving me kisses on the cheek. It's really fun, and they're really funny, and I get really happy when they're happy to see me. So we made 2 crafts in the last 2 weeks. We made caterpillars out of egg cartons, so we cut the egg cartons in half, and they put antennas in them out of pipe cleaners. We put eyes on them and decorated them, and their teacher pinned them up on a spring things board, which is really cool. So I took a picture, and I'll include that in my blog. We also made flowers out of egg cartons, which they really liked. One of the girls made like 3 and was just so proud of her little bouquet of flowers. She was showing everyone, and that was cool. But I went on my day off from school on Friday, and Miss Stoker told me a few weeks ago that I just needed to go to morning assembly because it was really cool. So I went in the morning, and when you go to morning assembly, they're playing music. It's really fun. And everyone's just pretty excited to be there. So we do the pledge, and then they sing the national anthem. And then afterwards, you could raise your hand and just say anything you want. So a lot of kids were going up and telling jokes. A boy, I think he talked about going to botanical gardens, which he was excited about. And everyone just is excited to hear them. And I think it's really good for them because it makes them so comfortable to speak in front of people. And they're doing this from the time they're in kindergarten to high school. So they're pretty open with talking to each other, and it's really good for them, I think. So afterwards, we all went down to the classroom, and I was in a class with 6 kids and a teacher, which I'm always with them. And the teacher, Leah, told me that she buys breakfast for them every morning at the WEC Cafe. And I was just so surprised to hear that she buys breakfast for all their students, because she doesn't know if they get enough food when they're home. So she buys them all breakfast, and at this cafe, it's food that's all made by some of the students, and the students sell it. So it's another thing that's really good for them. They're learning people skills, and they're learning how to give change and all that. And that was a lot of fun. It was really cool. It's like an actual cafe, and it's the older kids. They sit down, and waiters come to them and take their orders, and that was really cool to see. Our class afterwards does the morning news. So they ask if they know what day it is, what the weather was like. They put the number of the day, and then they all write their names, and that's really cool. It's just, learning is so different for them. They're not learning like I know of, like when I was their age. They're learning regular everyday skills, which is really interesting. And it's interesting to see how a lot of them are still struggling to write their names. It's part of their disability. A lot of them still don't know how to write their names, and they're 6 years old. But it's cool because they don't really show, a lot of them, they don't show that they have disabilities, they don't show that they have issues, and then something like that, it's so surprising to see that they can't even write their name. But one of the girls, during snack time, she took out 2 fruit roll-ups, and she ate one, and she just insisted on saving the other one for one of her friends. And she needed to find a friend, she needed to give it to her, and it was so cute that she did that, and she really wanted to make her friend happy. And they're all so good together. They have friends in all different age groups. It's really interesting to see. Also, another thing that's interesting about how they learn is they learn by, I see a lot watching YouTube videos. So if one of them that day is going to the dentist, we'll watch dentist videos and happy songs about how it's good to go to the dentist and stuff like that, and it's really interesting. And so that's what we were doing that day, because one of the girls was going to the dentist. We watched it, and the kids, I was thinking about it, they are so well behaved. There was about 20 of them in the classroom, and all of them are sitting there watching quietly and laughing and sometimes dancing, but they're so well behaved. Like, I think sometimes more behaved than kids in regular elementary schools. But that was really cool, and I said it in my last video, I love seeing them comforting each other, calming them down, saying, it's okay, stuff like that. Like, I love my internship. I love being there, and I'm trying to go more days a week so I could spend more time there. And also something I'm excited about is the teacher I work with invited me to go to the Bronx Zoo with them in a few weeks, so hopefully I'll be able to go. Also, some other news is the date for my presentation is May 30th during 9th period. So I hope lots of people can come. It's gonna be fun. But that's it. Bye.